Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails Into Reverie Part 65. In the previous video we fought our way through the Moon Temple and then faced off with Ilya, who was a pretty fun boss fight once we got past the haha deathblow spam. You didn't have anti-death blow on everybody, you instantly lose, haha. Now we're gonna probably do another boss fight. Oh, my controller got disconnected. Because it's been a little bit since I recorded the last video.
Wait, we haven't?
Sorry, little guy. You almost had me, but it looks like it'll take more than that to bring me back.
No!
Why does it have to be this way?
Okay, it's kind of weird that she's like weirdly self-aware that she's under mind control.
Ilya!
Okay, so that's who was on the Bobcat. I couldn't quite make out who was on there, but...
Huh? I wasn't expecting all of you to come.
But boy, are we glad you did! Lloyd! Are you alright? Estelle! Joshua! It's good to see you're alright!
We're fine, yeah, but where have I seen that airship before?
Guess we arrived just in time to see one heck of a mess.
Oh, now I get what you meant by that
Come on,
lady.
Machias, don't you remember? We were on the airship, and then in Crossbell, Magic Knight attacked.
That's right. It fortunately bore fruit.
You were actually pretty cool, I think. I think we named the episode something about Machias being an Omega male. Or a Sigma male. I think that was before it was called Omega Operation.
So, you found the courage to take the stage.
I did. San gave me the pep talk I needed.
I'll be fine. Now go and do what only you can. Go and do whatever it takes to fight for what matters most to me. To us.
Now I can face you with strength unyielding. For you, and for everyone else who loves me.
Risha.
And that's the pep talk I needed. It's almost time for my final performance. We can settle matters between us there. Until Crossbell, don't keep me waiting.
Ilya.
Why can't she teleport?
Well, we've got work to do.
We've rescued the commander and the rest of the CGF, which means...
Yeah. Let's go join everyone on the mountain path.
Okay. Anytime the black screen lasts for a little bit, get a little sus. Ugh. We can't hold the line much longer. We received word from our scouts that EDF reinforcements are approaching. We're done for. Retreat! There ain't nowhere to retreat to. He's right. This is our final stand. I guess we could jump off the waterfall. They're stubborn. I'll give them that. Their time's finally run. Ah, chemical weapons! What the hell? That's against the damn Crossbell Accords. What's gas? Where do they get reinforcements? You can't be serious. It's a citizen of mines. Is everyone alright? Yes, we committed war crimes, but so be it. Don't worry, we got your backs. Time to put what I learned after getting drafted to good use. I like my special mustard mix. Are they actually throwing mustard gas at them? That's kind of fucked up. You're gonna pay for that! That's very funny. They just have access to chemical weapons. Well, if it isn't Jingo, I guess maybe, you know, that's the Erebonian influence on Crossbell. You know, the war crimes. Glad to see you're still in one piece, Mama. We weren't the only ones coming to help him, Lloyd. The people of Mines are ready to fight back too. That's what I'm talking about. Begin counterattack. The rest of you provide support in any way you can. Yes, ma'am. The helmets have sustained heavy damage. We can't keep this up much longer. Damn it all. Retreat! Very slowly retreat! They're pulling back. They're retreating. We did it! Thanks for all the help, everyone. Lloyd gives a speech about how we don't want to lose ourselves in trying to reclaim the city or compromise our values. Hayward over here. Let's make mustard gas. In the siege of Mines and the Moon Temple was overcome with minimal casualties. Once the fighting was over, the CGF reassembled and everyone made their way back to town. What was where's my second boss fight? Why would they give me a special warning if it was just one boss fight? But I'm also like, I don't know where the second boss fight's gonna come from. Derby! Because if so, it would be very strange for them to be like, hey, here's a special warning for this one boss fight, but actually it was a joke warning that's pointless. Because obviously there's going to be a boss fight there.
Where am I?
Hooray!
So it all worked out, huh?
Because I was kind of expecting it to split everyone up like it did in the Rufus thing.
You're always so slow, Randy. You idiot.
Right back at you, idiot. You have no idea how worried I've been about you, damn it.
The emergency treatment went well, so I think she's through the worst of it.
The actual surgery will have to wait until she gets to the hospital. But I'll see it succeeds. You have my word.
We leave her in your care.
Please see that she gets there safely, Jingo.
Will do. Now, I'd say that's my cue to mosey.
I'm happy to report that the SSS has returned to fighting fit.
Does my heart good to see it. You've done yourselves proud. Looks like you found your feet again, too.
Sure have. And we've got a lot of people to thank for that.
We've faced a lot of hardships over the past few days, haven't we?
Yeah, but I think they've shown us how best to move forward, too.
Maybe. But now all we need to do is take back all that we cherish from the Supreme Leader.
Yeah. Except don't call him that, because he's not my supreme leader.
Yeah, nothing can stop us when the gang is all together.
We don't need to gas him up.
Noelle, Wazzy, we couldn't have done it without you.
Now, you did say nothing can stop us, but we did get stopped at the beginning of the game when the whole gang was together.
And I'm sorry for worrying you, Risha.
Can't say I've done anything that warrants special thanks.
Me neither. I consider myself part of the SSS in spirit, so I was just doing what I could.
Same here. Now we just need to overcome Elia and the Supreme Leader directly.
Yeah. And I know we can do it. Perhaps not alone. But with so many people backing us up, I can't imagine us losing.
He's got a good head on his shoulders, this one. We feel the exact same way.
That's how we'd always come out victorious in the past.
It's definitely not going to be easy with most communications still being jammed.
Oh, but I'm sure working as a team will be the key to success.
I sure know we couldn't have overcome the Great Twilight without help. Our victory was, without a doubt, Thanks to everyone joining hands and hearts with us when we needed them most.
Indeed. Including those like me who once stood against them.
So I suppose we better get started on a plan that makes the most of everyone's unique strengths, huh?
Especially now that we've got even more help in the form of Reen, Yuna, and so many others. So I'm sure there's a road to success just waiting to be found.
Yeah. It's reassuring to know they're with us. Thanks for bringing us that news, Lecter. I hear you helped them plenty on their way, too. I didn't do much. Just fed them some info I thought they'd find useful.
It's a shame we can't use the round of 7, but it'd be nice if we could find some other way.
Speak of the devil.
Contact.
If only somehow radio communications are about to immediately return, Joshua.
And the same goes for Yona and the rest of the guys at the hospital.
Oh, if only everybody's phones are about to start blowing up.
Well, they've got us here to back them up wherever they need it.
That they do. May we have our home back soon.
With the CGF and police force assembling their full strength, this may be the best chance we have.
Dudley, join the party.
Now we just have to hope that the ladies can...
We've established a connection with the Orbital Network. I'm going to try to use a proxy server to boot up the round of 7.
You're actually getting it to work?
Hopefully we'll be able to connect.
Hold on. What's he up to?
Rufus?
And my uncle. They're broadcasting using the Orbital Network. Wait, have they hacked wireless signal boosters to broadcast this as far as the Empire and the Republic? Not just wireless. Local area network cables, too. They're on about every kind of communications network there is across the continent.
How?
Well, okay, so you gotta go to the prison, and then you talk to Grimwood, and then he'll give you like a 20-minute explanation.
Is that even possible?
Good day, all. I am Rufus Albarea, Supreme Leader of the United Nation of Crossbell. It is my great honor to announce that preparations to unify our great home of Zemuria are at last complete. Thus do I call upon our good neighbors, Calvard and Erebonia, to make known their intent of joining our nation. They have until noon tomorrow to comply. While I sincerely hope for their sound judgment in this matter, should they err, I will be forced to respond in kind. I can only pray that this most historic day for our continent comes to pass without single drop of bloodshed. May you have the wisdom to do the right thing, my friends.
I'm sure they won't leave that message on red.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
I mean, basically it's like some dude who's just like, hey, would all the nations just join my nation? They're not even gonna respond.
Has he lost his mind?
Who is he to make a declaration of war against the Empire and the Republic? No, the world.
They're just gonna ignore him.
There are dark clouds on the horizon. Very dark indeed.
The Empire may elect to stay quiet, but the Republic will assuredly be at Crossbell's door within days. Considering most of the city is under the influence of Elia's dance, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to crush us as a terrorist nation.
But then our dream of declaring independence would be doomed.
That might well end up sparking another world war, too.
Surely the Supreme Leader must know that.
I don't doubt that he does. Which means he's got some reason to believe that he can win against them. Yeah, he must have something in his hand he hasn't played yet. Just like how Dieter used me to pull off Crossbell's last declaration of independence. Oh no. What could that possibly be?
The app!
I think it's going through. Lloyd, do you read me?
It's me, your boy Reen. What up? Oh, I look weird now, by the way. It's a long story. I don't really even know the answer to it.
Rean?
So, like, there was, like, another me, but he, like, looked, like, way cooler. But he's, like, me, but dead. But he's not a robot, I don't think. I don't know. Shit's weird, man. But alrighty, so that's Lloyd's Act 4. Why the hell was there that random fucking super warning before the boss? That was very strange. Like, I was praising the game for being like, oh, okay, it's gonna warn us of there being like a double or triple boss fight. That's cool. And then it's just a regular boss? But they didn't do that for the other... Some of the decisions made in the series are very odd. Reen me, Lloyd me, Rufus me. I mean, Reen was last, so I guess we should do Reen, but we always start with Reen. I mean, we started with Reen last time. I mean, I kind of want to start with Lloyd, because everybody's all set up, man. My heart says Lloyd. Hey, we didn't skip a day for once. Oh, it's the finale. So this game is definitely a bit shorter than the others. I was told there's apparently stuff after the game ends, though, so I don't really know what that meant, but this may not necessarily be the end of the game, or like the end of the playthrough. My heart says Lloyd. I think Lloyd's Act 4 was banging. I think it had the least revelations, but overall it was just the best one. I think Lloyd's route, like, the plot is not necessarily that strong, but it has the best moments. Like, all the character moments are great in Lloyd's route. And I think that's what I care about more than anything.
Long time no see, Lloyd.
You seem to be doing all right.
We're all fine. Glad that seems to be the case for you two as well.
Like, Lloyd's route didn't have the big revelation or anything that Rufus's and Reen's Act 4s did, but I feel like the overall route itself was a bit more engaging compared to, like, hey, let's walk around Michelin for a while, and hey, let's walk to the prison and then refight the Emperor, who's like a zombie now. Like, who cares?
Arendelle told us you'd come to Crossbell, but it feels much better seeing your face.
I last saw you as the Ashen Chevalier, but I suppose I should think of you more as just one of Class 7 now, shouldn't I?
I take it you were able to stop whatever was jamming our communications?
Yeah. We managed to disable the device that was responsible. We were able to recover the sonorous seashell that it was using, too. You know, I was worried sick when I heard about what happened at the ceremony. Elisa, Machias, Toa, Sharon.
You know, he wanted to say Machias first, but, like, he figured he'd get, you know, shade thrown at him.
It's so good to see you all looking well.
The same to you, Reen.
Because, I mean, we gotta remember, Reen's most joy shown in the entire series was when he saw Machias at the start of CS2. Reen has never shown more exuberance than in that moment.
What happened to your eye and your hair?
Yeah, what's the story there?
We don't really know.
I'm sorry for surprising you. Things have taken some turns, we'll say.
I see our bracer friends have been fighting the good fight over there.
Thanks, gang.
You might also want to know that we were able to rescue Prince Olivert and Lady Scheherazade, so don't you worry another minute about that.
Really? That is a relief.
It's a shame they had hell to deal with straight off into their honeymoon.
At least they're both all right. If only that spelled the end of our troubles.
You're talking about the Supreme Leader's statement, I assume. We were only able to catch part of it.
We heard the whole thing. I'll fill you in.
That is sheer madness.
He wants the Empire, the Republic, no, the world to swear fealty to him?
Oh boy, this is starting to sound real bad.
I imagine the Empire will remain silent for the time being, but Calvard would never. They won't hesitate to crush Crossbell upon labeling it a terrorist state, and they'll point the fault for its formation at Erebonia.
I wouldn't put that past their new president at all.
Yeah. Even if the Supreme Leader isn't the real Rufus Alperea. That little revelation was quite the shocker.
I can't believe the person responsible for occupying the city isn't even the real guy.
Bro, who the hell did we lose to? Gosh, we're scrubs.
Had we not met the real one in the capital, I wouldn't have believed it either.
It sounds like we've encountered a number of fakes between us, including the Divine Blade of Wind and the Almighty Conflagration.
We're starting to weed out the replicas from the real ones, though. The speed at which he occupied Crossbell after breaking out of jail seemed almost impossible till the whole replica angle came to light.
I feel like you suspected he was an imposter even before knowing these replicas existed, Lloyd.
Yeah. There were a few things that struck me as off, for lack of a better term. Like how Lecter felt his actions as a fellow Ironblood didn't make any sense.
Plus, I feel like I'd never lose to Rufus.
Once we learned about all the replicas, everything else began to fall into place.
I see.
Now, I guess losing to a replica is actually worse, but whatever, don't bring that up, it's gonna make me mad.
Who knew I'd be a clue?
Well, if he's not the real deal, that makes things simple for us. We've just gotta smash his fake-ass face in.
I'm with Ash. Especially now we've managed to make our way into Crossbell. Though we're also going to need to be careful of the other replica that we know is at large.
Right. The phenomenon itself is called assimilation, right? And it's behind all these changes to my body.
Yes. It's like he's able to erode your very existence somehow.
Unfortunately, we can't say for sure what will happen if the process is allowed to continue either.
I like how they just brought up a term like it's been explained, and it hasn't.
This is horrible.
I mean, I get the concept they're going for, but, like, they haven't actually explained it.
That 8th Divine Knight you mentioned must be dealt with. What you're going through matters just as much to us. The SSS will help you however we can, Reen. Let's uncover the truth together.
I mean, I get what they're going for. There can only be one of them. Or at least I presume that's what they're going for, is that there can only be one Reen, so he's like eroding the true Reen by becoming Reen. Something like that.
Thanks, Lloyd.
And so until Reen stops other Reen, he will turn into Reen and cease to exist.
We want to help you just as much.
I presume that's what they're going for.
Whatever you need to liberate Crossbell, you can count on us.
Now, it would be nice if they, like, you know, tried to explain it any before just saying, hey, here's a term,
And
moving on.
he really does mean whatever. We're clearly going to need all the help we can get to resolve this.
Then allow us to offer our assistance as well.
It's me, Rufus. I've hacked into your chat logs.
Rufus?
I've made myself admin of this Discord, and I have assigned you all appropriate titles. I'm such a trickster, aren't I? Ha ha!
Forgive me for listening in, but I had to take the chance once it presented itself.
You're all my ne'er-do-well friends.
Sight!
Even the Divine Blade of Wind and Duvali.
I am pleased to see you again, my friends.
And then those two other guys that we don't know.
Pay me no mind. Call me but a fly on the wall of this whole affair.
Alright, call her a fly, got it, if that's what she's into.
I apologize for disappearing without notice. Rest assured that Shizuku is well and in the care of someone we can trust.
Yeah, why did Arios disappear?
That's good. I was worried about her. This is great and all, but when did you get there, Ren?
We thought you were still in Liberal.
I sneaked my way into Crossbell after getting a message from Grandpa York. I couldn't contact you from the inside, and I had to be careful about when to reach out after I joined our fine friend.
Someone's grounded when they get home, man.
Rufus. I see you're still with those same children we saw at the Capitol.
Now that I've revealed myself, I ought to start with some hellos, starting with our dear SSS. It's been some time. As for my friends from Thor's, the ones who were in Heimdall can see I've done away with my mask for the most part. And Claire, Lecter, I'm pleased to see you're in good health.
Nice haircut.
You really are him.
I think all of his helping hands can vouch for him being the real Rufus, yes.
I would like to make it clear that I was not hired to do anything. He only hired Nadia and Swin, not me.
That means they're working for free, which is kind of cringe.
Aw, did it bug you that much?
He may as well be your boss, though.
So it was you after all. You helped us when we were stuck at the military factory a couple days ago.
I mean, technically we helped them. Kind of. Helped each other.
There we have it. Some faces to match the voices.
I feel like they needed our help more than we needed their help, because Wazzy, come on, you're still telling me you couldn't have just bust through that door?
I knew it was you, Ren. I knew it! I figured you would recognize me.
Your assistance then was just as valuable for us, I'm sure you realize. To return the favor, we have information I think you'll find very enlightening. It regards the nature of the being behind all of this.
Elysium.
I knew them computers were evil, man. We should have gone back to before it was a damn orbital net. Back in my day in the sky world, the most advanced technology we had was an airship. Things were all right.
So we now have the kind of technological singularity theorized by Professor Epstein.
How funny. That something so life-ending as the war would be the key to granting new life like this instead.
A super-intelligent AI that can calculate, in essence predict, the future. It then realizes its calculations, creating replicas like the Supreme Leader who desired to enact Crossbell's occupation.
And the only way to try and stop it is through its former administrator. Your name is Lapis, I think I heard.
Lapis Rosenberg is correct, yes. But I would ask that you not stare in that boorish manner. Rosenberg dolls are noble and elegant. They must be looked upon with all the love and respect they are entitled.
But you're not a Rosenberg anymore. Like, you know you're not a Rosenberg doll anymore. I mean, I guess in like the literal sense you are, but like that's not your
just in awe of you.
Personality.
So am I. Belle showed me Rosenberg's dolls before, but none of them compared to you.
Her base materials appear very different from combat shells, but the tech involved is still just as advanced.
Her faultless craftsmanship is truly Meister York's signature.
I want to pop open the hood and get a good look at the tech inside. How crude! You're awful!
Down, Tita.
I'm surprised they accepted that explanation without hesitation.
Not the weirdest thing we've run into.
Guess future predicting AIs are just Tuesday if you've been through enough crazy in your life.
I remember the last game when there was like actually Osborn's the reincarnation of the 250-year-old dead emperor because reasons. That's crazier than like, hey, AI run amok.
Who or whatever now administrates Elysium is without doubt behind my replica. I expect you'll need its former administrator to uncover the truth and liberate Crossbell. Though I am the man who enclosed many of you in a birdcage, and though I had a role in setting the Twilight in motion, would you still be willing to accept my help?
Rufus Alberea?
on behalf of the Special Support Section of the Crossbell Police Department, I accept.
We've suffered a hell of a lot at your hands, for sure. But because of that, we know better than anyone just what you're capable of.
It sounds weird when you say it out loud, but it's true.
Calvert is likely preparing to act as we speak. But if we can swiftly liberate the city and begin negotiating with them, I don't think it's too late to turn this around.
Exactly. So we need to make the logical choice here. The one that will allow us to earn Crossbell's independence once and for all.
It's time to take back what matters most to us. Everyone.
Team Liberal's got your back all the way.
As do we. Just bear in mind that accepting your help here does not preclude you and I from a very long, very overdue talk.
Once this is over, you may have as much of my time as you please.
I feel like we made the right choice with Lloyd, because I feel like, I wonder how the other routes start then. Do they just skip this whole conversation? Which would feel kind of weird.
Now then, we shall count ourselves among your number.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not that plot critical. Obviously, they're all going to agree to work together, but...
This will be my chance to right my past wrongs, to complete what I'd left unfinished. And...
It would just feel kind of weird to see this scene after already starting the operation or whatever, if that's how the other two routes start.
I think there's another reason now as well.
Rufus.
All right, let's get to work on figuring out a plan.
Right. Don't be afraid to speak up. We'll need all the input we can get.
And thus they all began eagerly devising a plan to liberate Crossbell City. Hey, what if we just attack the Capitol building? That's always worked in the past. They wanted to first find a way to use the being divided across the region to their advantage. It took no time for a voice to propose using 3 open communication lines to coordinate a 3-pronged strike on the city. They would have... I mean, shouldn't... It feels kind of weird to have Lloyd go all the way to the south when he's all the way up in mines. They would attack from the south, east, and west entrances, forcing enemy forces to thin their ranks and attack each side at once. This would make it that much easier to hasten their way to where the Supreme Leader would assuredly be stationed, Orkia's Tower. Well, we thought that last time, and then a big tree showed up, so let's not count our chickens. It was also agreed that analyzing the mysterious device in the Castle of Mirrors was of the utmost importance. Professor Schmidt and Russell, as well as Yona and Kia, agreed to head this task. However, this required no strategic input. They were to simply devote themselves to its analysis while the 3-pronged operation was in motion. Having finalized plans down to the very last detail, the participants headed towards their respective rendezvous points for the night. All that was left was to rest and wait for the morning to come.
We have received word that rebel forces will soon begin their attack on the city.
Now, I did say the day of Crossbell's liberation. Doesn't that spoil that we win? It's not the day of the operation, the attempted liberation of Crossbell. It's the definitive day it was liberated. So I feel like it's spoiled that we win. I know, crazy, hard to think that could ever happen.
So, let them come and see your might as the Ebon Defense Force for everlasting peace.
Victory for Crossbell!
Hey, do you think we're the bad guys?
To the Supreme Leader!
I feel like we're the bad guys.
It appears we're all set here. The White Orchid Dragon is, of course, continuing to be an ever unpredictable element.
Whatever happens will happen. You ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Well, well, there's my good friend Crow and the Ashen Chevalier. How time flies. It's good to see you too, Scarlet. Last time we spoke as a little Carl George arranged right before the war broke out, huh? Look at you all dolled up in your Grosshooter outfit. You sure you're okay to help our group? Walt will be escorting Father Wazzy. Last thing I want is to be a third wheel. Never mind that. Are you sure you're alright, Schwarzer? Your eyes are creeping me out. His behavior has been completely normal, which makes it all the more unsettling. Knowing the instructor, he made us be put on a brave face so he doesn't have to worry us. I promise you, I'm fine, really. If anything, I have too much energy. Though I can't deny my left eye feels somewhat restless. That's the kind of thing we're worried about, dumbass. I only pray there's some way to reverse the assimilation process. Maybe they talk about assimilation in Reen's route. Maybe that's it. Okay, maybe that's why it feels so random that they just pretend that they've explained it when they haven't. You'll have to hunt down that poser and beat the answer out of him. I can only imagine he's pretending to fight alongside us. Fight us alongside the Supreme Leader's forces. Not that it'll stop us from finding him and putting an end to this. Yeah, thanks everyone. Yeah, that probably makes sense. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and assume they explain it more in Reen's route at the start. I just had to get myself involved in this, didn't I? Could have walked away at any time, you know? She's a kind soul deep down, huh? Yep, tough on the outside, soft on the inside, like a buttery biscuit. Don't you start. It's already begun. Given the operation, I would expect things to be more tense. Aren't you set on sticking to the shadows? Well, I expect you to don your old mask again and actually take part in this. My mask is simply to prevent distress in any citizenry who might witness two people with my face. The time for acting in the shadows is past. Now I'm but another piece on the game board. Still, I'm just as surprised the two of you are still with us. Wouldn't have thought any amount of mirror would justify the risk of taking part in this operation. We just don't like to leave debts unpaid. You helped us take care of the imposter, the Emperor. Just think of his little bonus. Speaking of bonuses, we haven't forgotten about the one you promised us. I'm looking forward to it. There's so many places I want to go with LP once this is all over. I see. Thanks, both of you. Let's stuff our faces silly once this is over. Perhaps this is the goddess's hand at work. Count on you to handle things as we discussed, Emma. Of course, but satisfying every necessary condition won't be easy. The first challenge will be to make it to where they're waiting, but I'll do my part. I will not fail. We can't afford to. Hey, there's a chest. Anybody want to go get that chest? They must be going over the plan they devised last night. I'd imagine so. I really hope it works. I don't have much to worry about, not with those three on the case. Sure, copy that. Everyone at the east and west entrances is in position. Got it. We're good to go then. It's only been a few days since Crossbell was occupied, but so much has happened that it feels like an eternity. That it does. It was just a few days ago we were lost, unsure what to do with ourselves, and separated from one another. But in the end we made it back here, together. We owe a lot to Reen and Uni backing us up too. There's only one thing left for us to do now. Go to the Reverie Corridor, do some sub-stories. That's right, we're going to take back our home. And we'll stake the pride of the Crossbell Police Department on getting it done. It's just business as usual when it comes to us, isn't it? By the time we got some payback on those assholes who are thinking they can just take over our old home. I see you kids still got the fire in your belly. Of course you do. We're not going to go down without a fight.
It's almost time to begin the operation. The CGF will work with the police to subdue the Ebon Defense Force while prioritizing the safety of citizens above all else. Meanwhile, the SSS Class 7 and Rufus Albarea's group will use this opening to make for the tower, where they will apprehend the Supreme Leader. Crossbell's fate rests on your shoulders, everyone. Good luck.
Yes, ma'am!
You can do it, guys.
It's been 4 minutes. 10. Oh, God.
Commence the operation. All units advance.
Screw. Poor guys got to run. Oh, I'm gassed. Oh, God. Oh, man, we really thought our barricades of a wooden box, we thought that'd stop them. So, like, what's to stop them from just mind controlling everyone when they enter the city? I mean, they may still do that, but, like, I feel like that would be something you'd want to be wary of. Because, I mean, even Rufus was about to get mind... Like, you know, Rufus's party was getting mind controlled until Rin stepped in. I mean, I guess they could counteract it? I don't know.
Death to the traitors! Glory for the Supreme Leader!
Who the hell are these guys?
The dance is warping their minds.
Guess the Supreme Leader's done putting on airs then.
Everyone else go ahead. We'll catch up soon enough.
Something about him just kind of casually just standing there, shooting his gun lazily.
Roger that.
I'll leave this
Everyone
to you
just standing around while there's active gunfire.
Damn right. Now get out of here.
Well, you know you can use a real sword, right?
Let's move ahead and find Reen.
And I'll go meet up with Rufus as planned.
May Adios keep you safe, Special Support Section.
Right back at you. We'll rendezvous in front of the tower.
Tell Rain and Uni I said hey.
Will do.
Shall we?
The real battle starts now, everyone. It's time we take back our Crossbell.
Yeah. Estelle, we're counting on you guys.
No problemo. We've got your backs.
Hope in Reverie. Not
Should
a bad
be about
name.
time for the other teams to kick things off.
Then let's do the same. Can't let them outshine us.
This is an awkward spot where, like, I kind of wanted... Because we do need to, like, pump the brakes on the main story a little bit and catch up on sub-stories. Well, it's only 20 minutes, which means I don't have enough to do a full... Okay, we can't even go to the Reverie Quarter right now, so never mind. Oh yeah, they did say it would be temporarily disabled. Which, I guess maybe it just gives you that warning at the end of whatever route you're doing, maybe. It wasn't for Lloyd specifically. Because I didn't think the Reverie Quarter restriction would hang over to this point, but yeah, that actually kind of makes sense now. You appear at last, cursed SSS. I don't understand that absolute unity is the truest form of justice. I'm gonna beat that illusion right out of your skull, buddy. We're breaking through. I didn't even look at our party. And we got Lloyd.
Get ready!
Lloyd's fine. Lloyd would never die.
Eye for an eye!
Get sealed, please. Or fainted, whatever you do.
Thank you.
I didn't expect her to get one shot.
Thank you.
Don't die. Look, don't die, Randy. Survive. Survive. It's all I ask of you. I don't even think you do any statuses or anything, but like it'd be pretty cool if you did. Oh, shit. My zero craft. Okay, you're still dead.
All for one? About time I got this started. Eat steel! Berserker! I'd just give up if I were you.
Why, you!
Battle's wrapped up. Hope you guys are doing good.
Easy peasy.
Nice!
I've done it!
Leveled up.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
More polished by the day.
Of course I'd improve.
I need to keep at it.
Rarg! You're not getting to the Supreme Leader? These guys don't know when to quit. Can't afford to get pinned down here.
That you can't.
Bryn non-lethally threw her scythe and sliced them in half. Non-lethally?
Run!
Insight too.
You've done quite well, Estelle. Tita.
I do think it's very funny. They're like, oh no, these 4 guys are going to pin us all down, all 12 of us. Rin easily shows up, throws her scythe, they all die. Are they a threat or are they not a threat?
It's been some time, Tia. Lloyd, you and the others should take pride in coming this far.
Guess you had no problem getting through, huh?
I swear. Do you realize how much you make us worry? Yeah. I never would have expected you to be with the former Governor General.
I can't help but wonder who was worrying whom. But I digress. I'm so glad you're all okay.
Yeah. Me too.
We're not the same without you, Ren.
Good. Because I'm not the same without you.
Aww.
Same goes for you, sir. Welcome back. We've done more than enough passing like airships in the night, I'd say. I'm glad to see you again.
I must leave now. The goddess needs me. Goodbye. Woo! That's him howling.
You have my apologies. I had wanted to reach out to you.
But I wasn't, for reasons. The art department said I could not show up. Yet.
But from now on, I will be at your side as the Special Support Section's police dog.
That's what I like to hear.
And just like that, the SSS is together once again.
Here, here. Once Keto is back, we gotta throw a party or something.
I see them.
Risha! Thank goodness, you're back.
And Wazzy too.
Everyone's here. It's so good to see your faces.
Man, I got so many noodles for y'all.
I missed you, Sully.
Right? You got a bunch of noodles for us?
Nice to see our resident delinquents as well.
So you've been hiding underground this whole time. Looks like the dance hasn't put you in its thrall then. I assume all the civilians have been affected already? Yeah, we got in touch with each other and managed to hold out. We knew that you guys would stand up and fight. Indeed, that means a lot. Plus, that's no true Ilya dance. It's just some dirty imitation. Like how we're going to lose to that. She's apparently administrative district. Risha, you've got this. I'll solo her, easily, because I'm broken. Here's some supplies Wendy and the rest of us gathered up when we went underground. They're all yours. That's a lot of azure droplets. Well, where'd you guys get all these drugs? Are you sure you can have all this? Thank you so much. Don't sweat it. We just want to teach those Dirks a lesson. Alright, we're gonna go help Wald. You guys be careful. We will. Thank you. Let's keep moving. Zite's back. What does he do? Used to... Okay, it's mana, removes positive effects, does damage. Really good. Really, really quite good. So who all do we have again? So we have pretty much... We have all the Liberal squad plus SSS. Who do we want to use? I mean, I want to put Estelle and Joshua in. And we pretty much used all the other characters about equally. We haven't used Tio that much. And we might just keep Lloyd in because he's OP. And I don't really want to go through and like set you guys up optimally. Okay, this is pretty bad, but like whatever. Just take Virgo gun gear. What am I looking for? There's too many damn accessories in this game. And you want a still blue. What do you have again? Okay, let's give you something. Well, sure. Chevalier me. And let's give you some source of auto CP up. Sure, that should be fine. I knew you guys would show up eventually.
The SSS are as good as those they protect. It brings me great pride to be among them.
You're the best, Zeit. Now let's live up to that.
Plan to go back to Ginton once this is all over, discuss how we can support the big operation. Can't stand the thought of everyone being pushed around like this. Give them a Gehenna for those of us who can't be there. Me especially. You bet, I promise we'll set things straight. Got anything? Not really. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's not get bogged down. I wish you could do more, but I know you and the SSS are the only ones who can bring Ilya back to her senses, Riksha. So I'm counting on you, okay? Don't worry, Sully. We'll take care of it. I promise you we'll get through here to her no matter what it takes. I guess we could set a tag along. I don't know. Just give me Lloyd me for now. Not Lloyd, Elliot me. I can't process what all we have available. Powerful full weights. Be sure to check the equipment of all party members before continuing. Okay. Well. Okay, so I guess what we'll do. We're like an awkward time. Okay, I'm not setting up all y'all. And let's just go ahead and jump in. Maybe this video will just go a little bit long because I don't have enough time to record a full another video anyway. So we might just let this one go a little long. Kind of sucks I can't heal up or anything first, but whatever. If we have to end up redoing stuff, it's fine. Here we are again. Yeah, we're finally back. We'll be back right again after we beat the Supreme Leader right now next week. When Crossbell gets occupied again. You damned rebels! Go about a sacrifice for the sake of a great unified nation. Skirt, I'm a police car. Chief! Good to see you caught up. Left the rest to Sonya and their crew. The big guys have finally come out to play, huh? Good, because I've been itching to kick some ass. What's with the wooden sword? Walt, what's with your... What? Oh, okay, I think Dino's holding one. Okay, I think so. Yeah, because I see Koki actually has one as well. They just all have the exact same wooden sword. I thought it was for some reason Wald's sword was bugged out or something. You guys handle one of them. Will do. Beginning counterattack. But yeah, okay, they all have swords.
Watch yourselves. This will be tough.
Don't instant die, everyone.
Back off! Bad news!
Need to focus.
The squad is not alright.
Moving out!
We actually probably should use Tio's thing, but...
It's my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn.
Well, get up in there.
Zero breaker!
I got this.
Estelle, are you bad? Oh my god, you're trash. Oh, okay, that'll be our challenge. Make Estelle not complete and total dog. Oh my gosh, she's bad. She was pretty strong in the CS4 difficulty mod, just because it was like 70 CP, but it had like no delay. So you could like spam it over and over, which was cool. That's so bad. Unfortunately, you died, so I guess we couldn't Aeon Shield anyway.
My turn now.
Do that for the heal. Get CO back.
Thank you. Right.
I kind of need you guys to move so that he doesn't just keep slapping Tio.
It's all you. I'll take care of it.
This impedes, right? Yes.
Come.
I've got this.
An opening! There!
Right.
Zero breaker!
Raring to go.
My brain said this would impede, but
Behold my dance.
you don't have
An
sevenfold.
illusory offering to.
I don't even know if you actually have quartz now that I think about it.
You vile.
Ready to go.
Okay, that impedes. He's just gonna instant cast again, though. He's gonna get the zero craft.
An opening! There!
Let's go!
Yeah, the squad does not do much damage, but
Right! Let's go!
should be fine.
Let's do this!
This is it!
Get what's hot.
Charge!
Oh my god, he's gonna heal.
Bad news.
Bro, how many fucking moves you get?
Right! It's my turn!
Yeah, because I didn't really think about it, but I don't know if Reach actually has any quartz equipped.
Let's go!
But it's okay. Lloyd's strong.
All for...
Take this!
Of course.
Do you have... Okay, you have gun gear and something. I'm hitting the button and nothing is happening. Oh, is my controller died? It may be.
Moonlight butterflies.
Okay, now you have to hit Lloyd.
Ready to go.
Let's go!
And now you gotta pick on somebody your own size.
You're open!
Too slow!
I'm going. Come. Perfect.
There we go. Okay. Bro, stop healing. He's healed for so much with turn order stuff.
Moving out.
That would have been like his third one.
Swiftly.
I don't know if this is really going to do anything.
Ready to go.
Yeah, it's not fast enough. Oh well. Yeah, none of you guys really have anything.
There! There!
Death awaits you!
You can almost kill. I think it's 40 CP. Well, let's not blow all of our BP now that I think about it.
How?
Since there might be another fight after this.
Come!
Because this obviously is not like a really that hard of a fight. It's mainly just a little difficult because
I let my guard down.
Moving out!
we're not that set up. Well, the still really, I mean, our default 4 are fine. It's just Tio kept getting one shot because the arena's so tiny.
There we go.
There's more where that came from. More polished by the day.
Of course I'd improve.
That should do it. Not yet, more coming. As long as that boy Lloyd can survive, we're all good. Now, if Lloyd ever dies, we're fucked. Crap, there's no end to him. Still for more, Tita? Of course, Mainton's ready for to go full throttle. Just give up. You have no hope to win. Ah! Oh, hey, it's me. Remember? It's me. That guy. I had a name. I shot at Lloyd that one time. Remember me? Sniper dude? Garth? Something like that? For some reason, the name is coming to my head. Uncle Dieter?
I never thought the day would come when I'd take another assignment here. You've got real guts, hiring.
I'm honestly really surprised I even got that close.
Well, I am the only one capable of playing such a special hand. And I expect it to be very special with what you're charging.
I do have like a really hard time believing that Dieter and Garcia were able to fool them.
We'll put in the work. Now let's go! Yeah!
He did all of this for Crossbell? He even went out of his way to hire the very same red constellation he used for his own plot.
Seeing them whacking like they're chopping wood.
Damn, he's pulling out all the stops.
I don't know, I just gotta have a hard time buying that they're like this super mastermind, but they couldn't see through the fact that Dieter was going to help them rant. Because, I mean, him being a robot made more sense.
Traitors! How dare a filthy prisoner like you repay the Supreme Leader's generosity this way?
From a risk assessment perspective, you should have all seen this coming. In fact, I think your Supreme Leader did.
Lloyd, Ellie, go
Okay.
stop Elia.
So he just let himself get epically owned because it's all part of his master plan, his machinations. I mean, I'll buy that more than Dieter was able to one-up them. Considering Dieter's kind of presented as not really being that conniving, right? He's essentially used as like a double pawn.
Her dance is what supplies the Zauber Soldats with power. Stop her, and it's all over.
Yeah, he was being used as like a pawn of both by Grimwood and Mariabel.
I wouldn't have ever connected the two.
Uncle Dieter.
You're due to show me more of that fire that's never once faded in you after all these years. And I know it'll burn brighter than ever today, because if you can stop a president, you can surely stop a supreme leader.
We owe you one, Dieter.
Onward!
Crossbell City West entrance. And this is where we part ways. Divine Blade of Wind, Miss Swift, I'll be counting on you two to watch over Rufus, if I must. Give the SSS and the Brights my regards. All will be well. Take care. Skirt. Well then, it's time to depart. Having so few people means we'll need to be clever in our approach. I imagine your face right now, I don't like it one bit. What's the plan, boss? Whatever it is, just give the orders. Let's go. I feel like we're gonna die with this team. Really? I'd say we couldn't be more compatible. We'd best get to the entertainment district. Okay. So maybe it's just that, like, there isn't actually routes for this part.
Take this seriously, please.
It could be that it's all just one big shared route, which would be weird. Because then that means they don't explain the assimilation thing. It's just something that they didn't bring up and explain at all, and they just kind of expect you to get what they're going for. Which, I mean, I think I do get what they're going for, but it's just very odd to, like, bring up this term like it's something that means anything. I don't know, can I go in the... The door is locked. Yeah, I probably have my door locked too. Well, to leave this team to the other team. I guess we'll call it here then. I expected it to be more like they baited me again with the special warning that doesn't actually mean anything. Are you got Nadia can carry whatever. It'll be fine. I don't know. This is, where do we get this? That's cool. Sure. Take that. I don't care. We'll let... Okay, I said I wasn't going to use the double bells anymore. Just for that one fight. I'm not Revolution, I think, works. I think it's the one that does damage to high-level enemies, and I think it actually works. I don't know. I equipped it. It felt like it was working earlier. I don't know. But I think I am going to switch you back to, just like Gungear Virgo. Gungear Virgo, take a Zerl Cannon. Okay, take a, there we go. And you can drop that for your Zeus gem, which I can definitely find. And then these, we can't really equip those anywhere. Do you want a Daze gem? Yeah, take a Daze gem. Everyone loves Daze gems. Sure, whatever. Alrighty, so we'll call it here. Next time we'll do some stuff with C and friends, and then I guess we'll pivot over to Reen and them, and they'll do stuff. And then we'll pivot back to Lloyd, and they'll do stuff. And then we'll pivot back to Rufus. Who knows? I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.